Hey guys, today, sorry I couldn't make it. A little under the weather. Decided to get my rest and make sure that I'm good to go for Friday and especially for Spirit Week next week, which I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, seeing our seniors win it all. No offense, juniors, but the seniors should get the championship here. They are the seniors after all. Anyways, here's today's warm up. I'd like you to take a moment to answer this. Talk about how your team's working, how everyone is working together. Hopefully, are all the people on task at all the times? Specifically, do a self check here. What are you going to do to make sure that you assist your group today? It's important that you're an active part of the team, right? I don't want anyone to be left out. I don't want anyone to be stuck. I don't want anything to kind of happen with that. So please make sure that you guys are answering this, and I'm going to ask your instructor to politely pause this video to give you a moment to respond. All right, so now that you've had that chance to respond to our warm-up question today, hopefully you've identified the things that you need to do to assure that you are helping your team today. It's very important that you're an active part of this team because this team is trying to win an election. And I want to make sure that you guys are having the best team possible, provide you with the best information possible. Moving on, our agenda today looks something like this. This is ridiculously compact and just busy. I'm going to go over it in detail for you guys, but we knocked the warm-up out of the park, so we are done with that warm-up right now. All right. Reminders, again, you guys don't really have very many reminders yet, but make sure that if you didn't finish your brief from yesterday that you get that done and into the binder today. All right. Political campaign project is the majority of class today. I really want to be there to oversee this and to push you guys to do more than you necessarily don't want to. I feel like this project gets a lot out of people. So I'm going to encourage you that you should push yourself today because I want to come in on Friday and see how much you guys have gotten done and just be really, really proud of you guys and the way that you handled and how mature you guys were when I wasn't in today. So please make sure that you guys are putting forth your best effort. So today, you guys are going to break into two groups. I mean, you already are in two groups as parties, but what we're going to do is we're going to have our presidential nominee, our press secretary, and our speechwriter as a group today. And we're going to have our researchers, our vice president nominee, campaign staffers, and our treasurer as well break into a group today. My chief of staff and my campaign manager, what I need you guys doing, I need you guys making sure your group is on task. Now, hear this the right way, all right? I don't want you guys just absolutely driving them, like Egyptian slave masters. All right, what I would like you guys to be doing is to encouraging them and offering your assistance. You guys are in the position that you guys are in because your team's identified you guys as good workers. Your exit ticket today is to have your stuff in the binder to go. All right, so that's pretty much done because I know you guys are going to knock it out of the park today. So let's just cross that off and be ready to go. So what are you guys doing? All right, so I need one person to go up and get the documents from the front of the class from the instructor. I'm going to pause right here and allow you guys the time to move. Again, I want one person to go up and get your team's documents from the instructor. So now that these documents are being distributed, let me go over what each small group is doing today. My campaign manager, my chief of staff, you guys are making sure work's getting done. All right? I want you guys helping out. You guys are my leaders right now. You guys are the ones that are going to be pushing your staff to make sure that they're meeting the expectations set forth. Okay? So make sure that this is getting done and this is getting to a point where we are comfortable with where we're at when I come back on Friday. The issue here. And my speechwriters, we need a response and we need to issue a statement about a current news event. And I want you guys to kind of read these couple attached news stories about what happened and some of the protests. I'm going to probably put 4 total in there for you guys. I want you guys to mark this text up, highlight, and draft me a short response, talking like 2 paragraphs, okay, about your feelings, your party's stance, that sort of stuff needs to be included with that. You guys have a piece of paper that I want you guys to doodle this on. Not doodle, I don't want a picture, I want you guys to write on, okay? File this away in your team binder and I'll come in and check on Friday. Last but not least, all right, my researchers, my vice president nominee, and my campaign staffers, you guys are researching your party's stance. You guys are getting to know basically what your party, either the Democrats or the Republicans, feel about our 5 topics that were introduced yesterday. So when you guys look at this today, I want you guys to prepare 15 to 20 questions for the pending debate next week. Right? Stick to the 5 topics I've identified. Right? I don't want to see many more topics brought into the discussion. Right? I want you guys to stick to the 5 that the voters have identified as being important topics. Right? And if you guys need a refresher, there's a piece of paper in your binder, hopefully, that has everything laid down on your team. All right? So think about questions. Make them topic relevant, not candidate relevant. Okay? Don't ask questions like, do you remember the time that you said this in class? Right? Keep them relevant, and I want 15 to 20. I don't think I'm asking for too much. I don't need answers right now. Okay? So I just want questions, and then I want your team to sort through the 100 or so questions that you guys are going to develop, and we'll pick the best ones. I want to see some variety in questions too. Maybe the idea is to break each of you into one topic where you are researching one topic and you are writing questions based on that one topic. Okay? So make sure you're doing that. Maybe 2 topics is the better way to go, because what you're doing is basically providing to make sure that you guys are all set and ready to go with this. Okay? So now that you have your documents, you've distributed everything, and you're ready to go for the day. All right, any extra copies that you guys have, I'd like you guys to file away in your binder, and we'll clean that out tomorrow on Friday, just to make sure that we are kind of getting it all squared away and being ready to go, and that those documents are there for me. Okay? So again, I know you guys are going to do great today. All right, do the absolute best. Don't let me see your name on a sub report. All right, from the instructor that says you were a royal pain in the behind, because I will not be happy with you guys. All right, so please make sure that you guys are on your best behavior, getting your work done, and you're filing it away in your binder. All right, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm hoping I will see you